Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will be talking about one of the Philippines' probably best known or most recognized creations from the past 2 decades, 15 years, past 15 years, which is Trese. Trese is slated to have a Netflix animated series adaptation probably this year. I think this year it will come out, this year or next year, I'm not sure. So we will be talking about the first book. This is the first collected edition of Trese. The first iterations of Trese was Ashcans, which came out on last 2005. I only know this because as far as I remember, Trese is as old as Comic Con. That's the Philippine Comics Convention. Okay, so Trese is now more widely available. This is the first edition of the compiled version of Trese, entitled "Murder on Balete Drive," which was released 2008. So you could sift through it. So this was published by the now defunct Visprint. Uh-uh. You could the the best or the most glaring difference between this one and of course the new one, which is more available right now, the Avenida version. Avenida is the name of the publisher that took publishing Trese after Visprint has closed its door. There is a new version of this one, which is actually the smaller version of the North American international release of Trese, which we will also look at, which is this one. This is the Ablaze edition. Okay. Both of the original and the re-released one is 6x9. The cut size is 6x9 inches. Actually, the Avenida book looks a bit bigger. Of course, this is a bit more whiter since this is newer. And of course, my copy here is quite old. I think I got this when it was launched by them. A thicker paper stock for the cover. You can see that the Avenida version used a thicker cardstock for the cover, while the first one it's just like a matte laminated C2S. Still paper like in quality, while this one is really of board quality. The inside paper are almost the same, except it is a thicker book paper. Thicker book paper. Can you see that? And still features that Jerry Alangilan forward. They did not change that, except for this new one. There is a bit of a short bio for surgery. The cover for the first part of the book, did they still include? Yeah, they still included the Manila map, page breakers. One thing that is missing from this version is the Alamat logo, which usually adorns most of the Trese books and the other books that are associated with Sir Budget. Gone are the Ignitia and the logos of Alamat. Okay, so Sir Kajo, I think, did not redraw this chapter cover for Balete. If you could see, it is almost exactly the same. And now we would see that uh, you can see the first initial pages here. This was, I guess, more loosely drawn. I could see that it was a more simpler style used by Sir Kajo. And then when we see the 2021 version, you can see that there are more rendering. There is also a bit more shading, gray shading going on. The rendering on the inks is totally top notch. Fixed some of the proportions. The backgrounds, added a lot of backgrounds. You can see the amazing details and everything. Very, very nice. I wonder what's the rationale on why they did not touch on the chapter breaks and the chapter covers. It still works, but seeing the new art is kind of weird that they did not remake those. So, like I said, this is the smaller version of the international release. This is the international release, the Ablaze edition. If you could see, it is slightly bigger, like an inch bigger. This is more of the Western format, so I assume this is like 6.75 by 10.25, 6.8 something, something like that. The cut size. So it's bigger, and you could appreciate the art better. This one is available in shopping apps here in the Philippines. Avenida has their own shop in Shopee, so if you are looking to have a copy of this one, you could order it there. This is 235 pesos. The Ablaze edition is $16.99 US. So this will run you around 800 to 1,000 pesos here in the Philippines, depending on your local comic book shop. You could buy this at Comic Odyssey. You could order this through their site or through Philbars. So if you are if you would like both version in your collection. So basically, it's what you would find here on the 2021 edition of Trese 1. You could find it here, but it's better presented since it is a larger format print, and it features look at that, the binding here is not just glue, it also has it's also stitched, so you could open it flatly without fear of tearing the pages from the spine. And since you could lay it flatly, you could appreciate the artwork more. paper stock that is used here is feels like it's still book paper. Actually, the book paper used on the 2021 version would feel a bit more thicker. Here it is a bit more um, thinner, but still a bit thick. So you could see the artwork here more. You could see it actually more flatly. I'm kind of worried about actually opening this as flat as I could open this North American version, because uh, I have Trese books that have been split from its binding before. So, but it seems sturdy enough. Avenida's binding seems sturdy enough, so I'm sure it will not break. But of course, if you want to keep your spines pristine for your collections, um, actually spreading the box like this would be a bit difficult, since it is the binding here is the binding on the 2021 version is a bit too close to the spine, so you will find a hard time laying it down flat. Okay, let's continue looking at the Great Kajo artwork. One thing that's also different about this one is, yeah, of course, when you go to the back, you would encounter the same problem with this one. It includes this wonderful breakers between panels. I think between chapters. These are like field guide stuff with the Kajo artwork and descriptions by Sir Budget. So every end of a chapter, you would find those snippets from the journals, and from the journal, and there you go. Yeah, that's basically what is what's here that's not in this copy. So I would suggest, if you are if you ordered this before, you will get a sticker. I got a sticker, and and the same afterword by Sir Budget. Except, wait, this one was 2007. I think this is the same afterword. Yeah, this is the same afterword that is placed on the original 2008 copy. The Ablaze edition one has a new afterword written by Sir Budget June 2020 in Denmark. So that's something also different. Colored cover. Well, not really colored cover, but it is red, black, and white. So that's one more color than this one. Also, it has that Netflix, coming to Netflix brand as well as in here. But this one is a sticker, so you could remove it if you want. So that's it. If you are looking to try your hand at Trese, Ablaze is currently running the box globally, internationally. So if you want this version, you could contact your local comic book shop, your comic book specialty shops. I'm sure they will have this, or they can order this for you. If you are looking to complete it and have a hard time finding any of the old Visprint books, you are in luck, because Avenida is releasing reprints of Trese. Actually, not reprints, a remastered Trese, since this will also feature the same artwork that will be used in the Ablaze edition. So, like I said, Trese is one of the more popular books, comic book, local Filipino comic books out there, it's also going to, I think, gonna blow up, especially since it will have a Netflix uh, animated series adaptation soon. This is one of my favorites actually, and this is one of the more readily available books that you can find, since, like I said, it's available in shopping apps like Shopee and actual stores. Also, at Comicet's Secret HQ also carries this. And if I do not know, I haven't gone out, so I do not know if bookstores have it. But it's more readily available to order than some of the books which you have to contact the actual creators themselves to get your books. So, Trese, issue 1 Murder on volume 1 Murder on Balete Drive, the Avenida version and the Ablaze edition, whatever you wish to get, um, could not go wrong with any of the two. So yeah, so that's my video for today. Thank you for watching, and thank you for um, listening to me ramble about stuff. And if please do leave a like, share this to your friends. If you are so inclined, please do subscribe to the channel, and if you do subscribe, please do click on that notification bell so that you know when I'll be uploading other stuff. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you at the next video.